We have some major breaking news this late afternoon as it has been announced that Cam Waters will make another start in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series next week at Lime Rock Park. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, we got some pretty massive and major breaking news this afternoon as it has been announced and confirmed that Cam Waters will make another start in NASCAR competition and make his first NASCAR start of 2025. Here's the announcement from Thorsport Racing. Cam Waters will make his NASCAR return to NASCAR Truck Series at Lime Rock Park in the number 66 Chevrolet Ford. Thorsport Racing decided to announce that Cam Waters, Australia's most versatile racer, will make his return to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series at Lime Rock Park on June 28, 2025. Waters will be behind the wheel of the number 66 Ford F-150. Here's what Cam Waters said about the opportunity. I'm genuinely excited to be headed back over to the USA to race at Lime Rock Park with Thorsport Operation. They are a truly great team with an incredible successful racing background in the NASCAR Truck Series, and I had a heap of fun with them last year at the two races I contested. Lime Rock is fast and a flowing road course, which I feel I'll be very suitable to. And I can't wait to hit the track in my number 66 Ford F-150. I want to thank everyone at Thorsport, Duke, Rhonda, and Allison Thorson. I'm grateful for Ford Performance and everyone else who has helped make this happen. Make no mistake, I'm going after the win. Cam Waters last year made two starts in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, but this is going to be the first time that Cam Waters has competed on a road course. In the prior two races that he ran, which were in Martinsville, Kansas, let's be real and honest, he didn't really set the world on fire. If I'm not mistaken, in his debut at Martinsville, he unfortunately fell out of the race early due to issues in that event. I think he had electrical gremlins or got caught up in a couple incidents and crashes and was taken out of the event. And at Kansas, he was a little bit off the pace, but was starting to show some top 20 speed near the end of the event. But going into this race at Lime Rock Park, he is going to be one of the favorites to win because Cam Waters is a fantastic road course racer, considering he has won a lot of races on road courses in Australia and has been really strong in the V8 Supercars over the course of the last couple of years. In fact, I think he is one of the odds-on favorites to win the Supercars Championship in 2025. And this continues more of these drivers from the Supercar world coming over and racing in NASCAR. Of course, Shane Van Gisbergen, who just picked up his second career NASCAR Cup Series victory in Mexico City this past week and has got two career NASCAR Cup Series wins and 3 wins in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We've seen him building a really big career in NASCAR, and I think a lot of drivers in the supercar world are very, very interested in coming over and racing. We got Will Brown at Chicago in a couple weeks. He'll be driving, of course, the number 13 for Colleague Racing, which he'll have a really good chance and opportunity to win, and I think he'll be up there competing with Shane Van Gisbergen for the win when we do get to the Chicago Street Course. And you got, of course, rumors of Brock Feeney looking to make some starts in the NASCAR Xfinity Series with Colleague Racing. There's rumors he could be running like Portland at the end of the year, could be running Chicago in a couple weeks from now. There's been rumors about him getting into a fourth Colleague Racing entry. And then, of course, there also has been rumors and speculation, which we know it's confirmed now, that Jack Perkins is going to make a start with Joe Gibbs Racing at Portland near the end of the regular season in August, when, of course, Southern 500 Weekend is going to be taking place. The Xfinity Series is going to be racing at Portland, and he's going to get a great chance and opportunity to drive in number 19. And we've also seen Brody Kostecki come over and race in NASCAR in recent years as he ran the 2023 race at the Indianapolis road course, where he had show top 10 pace and speed, but got a speeding penalty and still charged his way up to, I believe, finish inside the top 20 in that event despite the issues that he had during the race. For Cam Waters, what are the expectations? Well, he is going to have some very high expectations in that event, and I think he has a really great chance and opportunity to win. Yes, Thorsport Racing so far this year in 2025, they have not set the world on fire. Their best driver, in my opinion, this year has really actually been Jake Garcia. Jake Garcia has shown a lot of really good speed with that program, doing much better in the truck that Haley Deegan has done this year, but I think that he has done a really good job and has had a really big resurgence compared to last year, where in 2024, Jake Garcia looked like a fish out of water and didn't do a fantastic job. I think he's done a good job. Everyone else at Thorsport struggled. Ty Majeski's had an off year this year. Matt Crafton, I think, should probably almost retire at this point. Luke Fennos has been hit or miss at times in that truck. And Ben Rose has not been that good the last couple of years either. So I think this is nonetheless a really great and fantastic opportunity for Cam Waters. So, and I think that he could be the guy that could potentially get Thorsport Racing their first win in truck competition. But he's also going to have some really strong competition. Brent Cruz is going to be running this truck series race as well with Tricon. And we saw how good he was at North Wilkes before getting taken out by Ben Rose near the end of the event. Brent Cruz was running in the top 5 in his debut, and I think Brent Cruz is one of the odds-on favorites to go and win. And you got to look at Corey Heim too. Corey Heim has been really good at every type of track at this point. Doesn't matter if it's a super speedway, doesn't matter if it's a road course, doesn't matter if it's a short track, doesn't matter if it's a high-speed oval like an intermediate or a 2-mile track for that matter. That truck is going to be really good. There's also other rumors of drivers who could be running, like Thomas Zanuzzi Etta could be someone to watch out for as well, who could make a start from Spire from what I've heard. And there's other guys that could be getting chances and opportunities that are really good at these types of tracks. But at the end of the day, this is an amazing opportunity for Cam Waters. Now, obviously, we all were kind of wondering if Cam was going to get a chance and opportunity, maybe run the Chicago Street Course in 2025. He has confirmed that that deal had fallen through, unfortunately. I know he'd been talking about working on a deal to race in NASCAR, but as of right now, he doesn't have plans to race in the NASCAR Cup Series. He was going to drive the number, I believe, the fourth RFK racing car or drive for Rick Ware, which would have had major association with the RFK racing team in a really big way. I think this is still nonetheless a really huge deal for the Craftsman Truck Series, and I think a lot of people from the New Zealand, Australia area are going to tune into this NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series event. I think going to Lime Rock is a huge deal. It's a track that I've been really excited to see on the schedule next week, and I know Atlanta is going to be really fun for the Cup Series and Xfinity Series next week, where a lot of guys like Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, maybe Kyle Busch has been really good there, Daniel Suarez has been good there, Ross Chastain, Shane Van Gisbergen, Bubba Wallace, all those guys have been really good at this track. Same in Xfinity with guys like Connor Zilch, which Connor is making his oval debut, or not oval debut, but Super Speedway Cup debut at the track of Atlanta. I do think, though, that Lime Rock is going to be a really fun event. The broadcast probably not so much at this point, but I do think that it's going to be a really fun event for fans that are tuning into a road course. It's the first of 3 scheduled Truck Series road course races this year. I don't know what the schedule for Cam Waters is when it comes to the other 2 races, because you got Watkins Glen and the Charlotte Roval. I do think, though, it'd be great for him to come in, and I think he's going to do a really good job. Nonetheless, at Lime Rock, I think he'll be competing for the win. I think he'll have a strong chance and great opportunity to go to victory lane. He looks to win his first career Truck Series race. I believe become the first Australian driver to win a race in the Craftsman Truck Series as well. I think it's going to be fun to see what Cam Waters can do. It'd be cool if Cam could maybe down the road carve out a NASCAR career, but obviously wants to continue having a lot of success in the V8 supercars, and he's had a lot of success over the years, but I think it's a fantastic and great opportunity, and glad to see that Cam Waters will get the chance and opportunity to race for Thorsport Racing at Lime Rock next week. We'll see what he can do, and we'll see if he can run really, really good at Lime Rock in a week or so from now. I think it'll be a major factor for the win, though. It'll have to be guys like Corey Heim, Raj Groove, all those guys for the win and victory. So that is going to be it for today's special breaking news report on Cam Waters driving for Thorsport Racing. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment below your thoughts below on today's episode. What's your expectations for Cam Waters? Do you think he's going to be a major factor for the win at Lime Rock, or do you think he's going to struggle because of Thorsport struggle this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we are, of course, going to have the race picks for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Pocono, and we're also, of course, going to have another video dropping, which will be the Xfinity Series race picks as well. If any major news breaks tomorrow, we'll discuss it live on the channel, which we could be having some big news from CR7 Motorsports. And then on Friday, we're going to have maybe 2 NASCAR news videos and the Truck Series race review from Pocono, as, of course, we have the Truck Series race happening on Pocono as well. Then Saturday, I'll have the Xfinity Series race review and the Cup Series reactions to qualifying. And then, of course, on Sunday, we'll have the starting lineup video for the Cup race at Pocono. We'll have the race review from Pocono, and we'll also have the SVG video, and the Monday we should have a NASCAR news video dropping on the channel. We got content coming on people like Haley Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen, Cards, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Frankie Muniz, Connor Zilch, Carson Quaffle, Junior Motorsports, Cletus Avron, Dodge Ram, Matt DiBenedetto, Carson, Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, all the good stuff will be dropping on the channel in the coming days and weeks. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content, other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.